I learned about this guy, Dan Wootton, from following Johnny and Amber, and Dan wrote not such nice things about Johnny in The Sun, allegations on Johnny that would prove to be false, by the way, but now Dan has got allegations out on him. This person here, Alex Truby, is somebody who's accusing Dan of tricking people into making explicit videos using a fake name. Alex is on X, formerly known as Twitter, and he's staying on top of the story. One thing I want to talk about today is this post here. Deleting all your tweets and replies is completely normal behavior, literally nothing to see here. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find a rock solid source here, but what's been happening, I think, is GB News and Dan have been deleting some posts because this is always what happens when something gets out. As we see, Amber left X altogether. If you're following Star Wars whatsoever, and you have been, you know Rian Johnson, the director of the incredibly bad movie The Last Jedi, deleted 20,000 tweets. So that's why I think Dan and GB are deleting tweets or posts. It's so confusing these days, but I'm sure you guys are following. GB News now has over 100,000 posts. This person, Tara, says, it's sure the sign of someone who has a lot to hide. Thing is, I'm sure someone somewhere has screenshots of every deleted tweet. The very sad little man can't hide forever, which is true. Maybe not everything will get back out, but probably most of it. That's what happens these days. It's a sign he knows he's in trouble and backtracking. Don't worry, myself and a lot of people have screenshots. Well, post them up there, please. So much for no spin, no bias, no uncensored. Of course, his superstar panel will gather around tomorrow to talk about Meghan, the only issue in town. Anything else to mention? Benjamin Butter. Yes, he's obviously not afraid of anything whatsoever. Sarcasm. Not the actions of someone with something to hide. I wonder who you could be talking about. Next step will be there. Not my tweets. They're all fake. I was hacked. Right. So they're saying it's all Dan, not GB News, but I heard GB News did as well. Take that with a grain of salt. My gut feeling tells me, though, they've both deleted some. Which leads me to this person, Lee Anderson, who I also think deleted some tweets, and we'll take a look actually. Because this one here is from July 18th, but when we go live, we won't be able to find it. Here he is, a deputy chairman of the Conservative Party. He was an ex-coal miner, so gotta respect that. It's a tough job and everything, but not completely related. So we'll check his account, like I said, live in 1 second. But first, I want to keep drilling in. This person, Alex, is active. He's pointing out things about Dan. And he's questioning the Daily Mail and what they're going to do about it. So my theory is GB News, Dan Wootton, and now this guy Lee Anderson, the politician, is deleting tweets about Danny Boy. Let's take a look at his account. Remember, the post that was pointed out was from July 18th. It should be there. So we go down and down. This is today, 18 hours ago. Okay, getting to August 5th. He's driving in his car, things like that. August 5th, going down. August 3rd, August 2nd, August 1st, July 30th, July 29th, July 27th, July 26th, July 24th, 22nd, 21st, 20th. He actually has one on Dan here, and he's got one which mentions Dan here, but they're not about the allegations. 19th, 17th, oh, wait a minute, 17th, 18th, and that's not about Dan. 18th, not about Dan. 19th, 18th, 17th. Looks like I don't see it. Looks like it's gone. July 18th, which we didn't see, defending Dan. Dan Wootton stuck by me when the whole of the left-wing MSN and Twitter tried to take me down. I wouldn't be much of a man if I stood by and said nothing in his hour of need. Stay strong, Dan Wootton. Alright, well, I can't totally blame him, I guess. If Dan defended him in the media on a large platform, I could see how he felt obligated to say something. However, the point is, he deleted it. He felt that it wasn't doing him any good. And he deleted it despite the fact Dan actually defended him. So pretty interesting. Here's one you can see is definitely gone, but I've got no doubt more are gone. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be real sad about it, but I'll get over it. See you next time. I was gonna say I wrote about this guy Dan Wootton, but that's not exactly what I'm doing here. Videos, not writing. Take 2. I learned about this guy. Better posture. Take 3. I learned about this guy. Better pronunciation. Take 4. I learned about this guy, Dan Wootton, from following. Say it more clearly. From following. Take 5, 6. I don't even know.